It's your girl, Lou Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up. Real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She called names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth like, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah. It's Lou Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes. No brakes, 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 no.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets.
Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive.
L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth, no sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lou Pac, baby, capiche.
They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lou Pac don't just react, she decode what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown.
This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lou Pac, baby, where every video got purpose.
Hey y'all, happy Sunday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Sunday, baby. Y'all, I took yesterday off. I needed time to relax, relate, and reset. I hope that's how it goes, y'all. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, I just needed a little quick 1-2 break. But we back in the flow, back in the flow. Okay, listen, we back. Child, it's like the streets is on fire, but they ain't. If that makes sense, like it's giving a little something, but it ain't giving too much. But I think it's gonna give something real soon because that court date is quickly approaching. The 12th is right around the corner. Matter of fact, ain't that Monday? Wait, what today is, y'all? Today is the 10th, so that's in 2 days. So that's Tuesday. Ooh, child, listen, Linda, it's gonna get real hot in these streets. But hey, y'all, what it do? What it do? I missed y'all. I can't be away from y'all for too long, okay? Because we got a little thing going on over here. We got a little thing. Okay, we got a little thing going on. But anyways, let me see who in here, and then we're gonna get into this little 1-2 video that Shout out to the person who sent me this. We're gonna take it back, real back to 6 years ago, back when the promotion was genuine, authentic, transparent. It was given all of that. It was given, it made you want to buy the product. Okay. That's what it was given. Now it's given overly dramatic, doing too much. I need to secure this bag by any means necessary, even if I gotta fake it to make it. It's given that. It's given. I don't want to buy that because you're doing too much. So we're gonna get into it, y'all. When I say y'all, we taking it way back. Y'all gonna see what I mean. Like the evolution is crazy. I don't even think y'all seen this video that I'm about to pull up because I didn't even see it. That's the crazy part. So yeah, we gonna get into it, child. Let me go up. Let me go up and see who we got in here. Shout out to my bro Terry, of course, coming through with the black and gold hearts. Terry, I have not forgot about you. I got something for you. Just know I got something for you. Okay, it's coming. It's coming, bro. Just a little something to show my appreciation. Thank you for the copyright and fair use. Also, you always do your big one on everybody. So yeah. We're gonna always turn you up. Hey Taisha, hey Miss Rosin, hey Christina, Miss Geraldine. We got, hold on, let me go down. Sierra Boy, Miss Yolanda White. We got Miss Tina G in the building, Queen Love Mail, Miss Brenda. We got Miss Sheeta to you, Miss Vonda, Miss Yelena White. We got Miss Nina, Lady Divine, Love Cat in this thing, Scorpio Steam, showing up. Miss Angela B. We got CS in the building, Miss Stephanie Landry, Miss Jackie Rogers, Sadie in this thing, Amber Bell. Who else? Let me go down. Thank you, Scorpio, for my first super. I appreciate you, my love. I'm chosen. Love you down, girl. Who else is here? Hey, Miss Darlene. Hey, Miss E. Who else we got? Miss Michelle Spice, Miss Jackie Moore, Miss Duncan, Beyond Compare Creations, Miss Nancy. We got Maddie in the building, Miss Renita. Shout out to all the new names. I don't know if y'all been here, y'all bushwhackers, y'all just falling out the bushes. But welcome. If you've been here, I appreciate y'all. Hey Miss Linda in Florida. Hey Miss Margaret, Michaela, Miss Melody, Nisha in the building. We got, hold on, Miss Lakeisha. Volume turn all the way up. Y'all, I had it so loud. Like, I had to turn it all the way up. So it's like, some about them intros, they just get you ready. Like, they gonna get you ready. Shout out to Pratt. Listen, if you in the building, I'm still waiting on that third one. I ain't rushing you because I know you a busy man now. I know you busy, but I am still waiting on that third one, okay? But take your time though. It ain't no rush. Hey Courtney. Hey Kimberly W. Hey Miss Angelique. I love you more, my girl. Hey Miss Nita. Miss Beverly. We got Nana Karen in the building. Miss Karen. We got Miss Cassandra. We got Miss Tracy. Miss Ramona G. You're right with LB in this thing. Miss Lolita. Miss Tawanda. We got, hold on. Let's see. Miss Teresa House in the building. We got Miss Witty. We got Love Me For Real. We got Queen Money Skull Gang in this thing. Who else? Let me go down. Hey, Miss Ashley. Hey, Miss Beverly. Hey, Miss Navette. Juicy. Miss Fila in the building. Simply Royalty. We got, let's see, we got Audra in this thing. Did I miss anybody? Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey, Leah. Hey, Miss Simone. Hey, Raquel. I'm sitting here in Georgia. Okay. Shout out to y'all wherever y'all at. Because I know we all over in here. I know we all over. I got more support outside of Louisiana, which is crazy, but that's typical and it's normal. It's a normal thing, more often than not, people get more support, outside of the area where they're from. Now, don't get me wrong, I got support in my area too. Everybody love me here. But, when you're doing a podcast for the most part, it's always surrounding areas. Well, not just surrounding areas, because I got some people in that's outside of the US that watch the channel too, y'all, which is crazy. But I love it. I love it. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, showing up for my second super. I appreciate you, my love. Hey, Miss Duncan. Hey, I'm forever chosen. Who else in here? Did I say Raquel? If I didn't, shout out to Raquel. Star Smith in the building. Latae, of course, pretty eyes. We got Rakita in this thing. Latae, I ain't forgot. It's just that I haven't been shipping. I might have to just cash app you a little one too, because I don't want you to feel like I just, just not giving you nothing. Okay. So let me know. Just message me because I ain't been shipping. Like I really haven't. I shut my website down, y'all. It was too much because I work by myself. So I had to. Like it was overwhelming. And then with the temperatures, cookies started melting and spoil. It was too much for me. Because Louisiana heat is crazy. So imagine that trying to ship with that dry ice. And then if you want to overnight it, it's more than the cookies. You're gonna pay more to overnight it than you're paying for the actual product. So that was a lot. It was a lot, y'all. That's why I shut it down. Now if I had some help, that would be different. But I prefer to work alone. Like my son helped me, my oldest son, but other than that, because I don't be wanting nobody to have access to my recipes either. Because I create all my own recipes with everything that I cook. It's just a gift that I have. So I try to keep people away from my stuff. Okay, the only one getting them recipes is my children. That's it. That's it, y'all. But shout out to everybody that's in here. If y'all would like to bless me monetarily, just because you enjoy this content, you can cash at me $sign Lupac 2. You could also, matter of fact, y'all, I had somebody had cash at me was sitting in my old cash app because remember I told y'all what happened with that. I had to turn it into a business cash app, but then I had to end up logging in and I seen they had a couple little coins sitting there. So I was like, this somebody must have sent it while I was live and I didn't even know, child. But yeah, if y'all want to bless me, you can cash at me $sign Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to all my coffee people. You can also get a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I do always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. Y'all know I gotta always give my little disclaimer, my little one too for the support, okay? You can also support the platform by getting a membership. Shout out to all my members. Days 1, 2s, and 3s. Y'all are appreciated. Thank y'all for holding it down. Y'all do that, but y'all don't have to. So I appreciate it even more because it helps the growth of my channel. It keeps me afloat. It keeps me rolling over here. When we got small channels like this, even though some might say pocket ain't small, but it is small considering others who have hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of followers, y'all. So everything helps. Everything helps. But definitely watch them ads, hit that like button, keep me in the algorithm. Period. Y'all make sure y'all know. Y'all, I'm gonna remind y'all, but y'all know. Okay? And shout out to everybody else that's coming in here. I see y'all, but we're gonna get it started because y'all know today is Sunday. This is our nightcap, and them cheering got school tomorrow, y'all. I have to bring them to school and pick them up. Whew, these people trying to unalive me. I swear, y'all. I swear, because I was under the impression that the school that my child chose, my middle son, that the bus would drop him and pick him up. Pick him up and drop him home. Child, when I went to that registration, y'all, because it's called in parish transfer. It's not the actual school he's supposed to be zoned for. It's just a school that he chose, right? They was like, well, since it's in parish transfer, you have to they don't provide a bus for it. So I'm like, what the? And not to mention, baby girl, Ham goes to a school that's, a good little piece from the house, but it's a brand new school, y'all. It's advanced, like it's just that. And I have to drop and pick her up for 2 weeks until they create a bus route for her. So yeah, I'm gonna be ripping and running. And then my oldest son, not to mention, he only has one class at his high school this year. He's a senior. All his other classes is at college. So he's taking driver's ed, but he'll be driving this year. So it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot when you got cheering at 3 different schools, or if you count the college too. Ooh, y'all, just pray for me. Pray for me, y'all, because this mama be rolling. I was gonna post Ham first day of school picture for y'all, but y'all, I can't deal with these trolls. Y'all know they like to play with people cheering, and I ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I might post it in members only. We'll see. But of course, I wanted her aunties to see her, but it's unfortunate that, it's a lot of immature people that like to play with kids. They don't know how to keep their mouth off of people cheering, even though we don't do that here, but they don't care if you don't do it. They'll do it to you just because somebody else in the sector did it. That's how they roll over here. Unfortunate. But anyways, y'all, let me see. Oh no, Miss Navette, I would never tell where my kids go. Which they can't do nothing with that anyways. What they gonna do? Call a school and say, "Hey, her mom does a podcast on YouTube. We need her child kicked out of school." Like they can't do nothing with that, okay? But anyways, I still wouldn't put that information out there. I was just telling y'all that. But no, we don't do that. Let me see. My old wait, hold on. Did they stop the ads? I haven't seen any. No, y'all, my ads is on. Let me make sure before we start this video. They was on. I turned them on. Um, hold up, give me a second. If you're not seeing ads, you might have YouTube Premium. If you have YouTube Premium, yep, my monetization is on. So if you have YouTube Premium, that could be why you're not seeing any ads. And if you don't have YouTube Premium, just get out the live and come back in. And it should do. But hey to everybody that's coming in, a collective hey to everybody. All right, y'all. Scorpio say she see him. Terry say he see him. Yeah, so they might have premium and don't know it, y'all. So let's get into this video, shall we? Now, mind y'all, the video that I'm about to show y'all is actually a promo video that Bree did for Shay's Organic. I forgot the name of her product, child. Shay's Organic something. I guess facial products or whatever. And she did this video like 6 years ago. This was before y'all gonna everything. Let me just say that the evolution is crazy. But the reason why I want to review this video with y'all is because I want y'all to see the difference in her mannerisms. She's more soft spoken, she's more authentic, more transparent. She literally put the lady's product on her face on the live. Like, it's a big difference. Y'all gonna see what I mean. But let's get into it. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Hold on, y'all. All right. Y'all can see our girl right here, child. Okay. Yeah. This was 6 years ago, y'all. 6 years ago. Big difference. Okay. Ms. Jackson, I haven't seen ads in over a month. You might have premium. Do you have premium? And then it could be, I don't know, y'all. Like I can't fix that issue. Like that's not a Lupac situation. That's on YouTube with the ad placement and all that different stuff. So if y'all not seeing ads, it's nothing I could do on my end. As long as my monetization is on, it should be flowing. Some people seeing them. So it's not that it ain't working. So it could be that y'all paying for YouTube premium and y'all probably don't know it. But if you are paying for YouTube Premium, then that's why you're not seeing the ads, because you literally paying to not see them. That's also considered commercial. All right. So let's run it, y'all. And y'all know I have to stop it and give commentary because this is a reaction video. We can't just play it in full. We have shoot, where is it? Oh, there it goes. All right. And also let me add this too. Towards the end of the video, when she adds the Shay lady to the video, it starts making this weird noise. It's not me. It's the lady that she adds on is her audio. So I might have to cut it off at some point because her audio start going crazy. But anyway, okay. Oh, let me say this too, and then I'm gonna play it, y'all. There's a point in this video where y'all might miss it, but I caught it because I was watching it prior to doing this live or whatever. There's a point in this video where somebody where you can hear Momo crying. Momo was a baby here, mind you. This is 6 years ago. Momo is 6 now, so she was a little baby here, and somebody was like saying something about Momo in the comments, and she said, "Oh, she's upstairs or downstairs, one of the two, with her dad." Right? So yeah, I just wanted to add that little part in. RH was watching his baby while she was doing this promo video. She likes to say he was never around. He was only a camera dad, and even though we know better based on the things we've seen and also the things she said. She had a baby face right here. This is before the veneers
Alright,
also.
what's up, you guys? I'm so excited to tell you guys about these products, honey.
So y'all know when she said that she been using that lady's products for a long time, she wasn't lying. Because like I said, this is a 6-year-old video. So she has been using Shay's organic products. Now, I won't say that she ain't stopped using them in between time. Because if you notice, we ain't seen her promote that latest product for a long time. This video was 6 years old, and then we see her last two recent promotion videos. So I would like to say she must have took some breaks in between because at one point she started promoting her own skincare line, even though we didn't really see her utilize her product like she's going to do this latest product in this video. But I will say, let me add this little disclaimer in. That lady has some really good products, y'all. I would never hate on another woman's business just because I'm doing a reaction and how I feel about Laonia's behavior and this and that. That Shay's Organic has some really good products. Like she does, if you go look at her reviews, and she been in business for a long time. Like this is an elderly lady. She been, I want to say, I don't know her nationality. I'm not sure, but you could tell it don't give that she's from the US. Like her voice, the way she talk, y'all be able to tell, but she has some really good products. Like she really does. But I don't think Laonia been using them as long as she says she has. But she has known this lady since way back, since she initially started promoting, which is here. All right. I just wanted to add that in.
Hey guys, hi. Are you guys ready?
Thank you, Shiata. Oh my God. Singing girl. Before everything, Miss Lisa.
Hey y'all, what's up? Y'all can see me struggling with this box. All right, y'all ready to talk about this giveaway and this glow honey with no makeup on? Let me tell y'all. Your pink outfit, girl.
She gonna get into it, y'all.
Um. All right, I can't close this box back. I tried. Where is? I am waiting for Shad's creation.
Then she was saying the lady
So we
name.
can get started. Thank you, guys. So tonight we're gonna talk about Shad's creations,
Yeah.
and we're also going to talk about a 10-day giveaway for Pretty Gang merch. Okay, another giveaway. So I'm waiting on my girl to get on here. All organic. I always be shy, y'all, to sing. But thank you. Usually I'm hiding my face singing. So I'm going to talk about the stuff that I'm using on my face. I'm waiting. Hey, Pamela, I'm waiting for
Okay.
my
Put some socks
girl.
on, Tootie. Y'all are crazy. In them comments.
All right, so I'm going to talk about this till I see her on here. There's so many comments, so she probably commenting and I don't see it.
Now, mind you, you're supposed to evolve over time, especially when you're doing social media. You're not supposed to stay the same. But I feel like with her on this live stream, she's giving way more soft spoken. She ain't looking for negative comments, ready to pop off, and like it's a different vibe, y'all. Now, granted, of course, y'all feel how y'all feel about her, but I feel like she was way more authentic here, way more transparent and genuine. And y'all gonna notice more once it gets into the video, especially with her actually putting the product on her face while it's live. That's how you push a product and show that you really, really value that product and you really use it because your people want to see you use it. She literally just, y'all know she would have never did that on a live stream. Not now, at least. But when she did that, I was like, oh, yeah. Yep. And you could see the difference. Like she did have a glow after she put that latest product on. That specific product was for glowing skin or whatever. But y'all could see the difference in her from here and now. Think about the video that I played the other day, the one where she was overly dramatic. Mind you, she was promoting the same person. Like it was given in the other video that she was trying. Like y'all remember I told y'all to me it gave that it was the promotion was for multiple people, right? You promoted, and whoever does the best promotion gets the job. That's what that gave when she did that promotion the other day. Like, I need to secure this bag. My life depends on it. Right here, you could tell that she was she probably had a lot of promotion deals back then. Because at that point, she was coming into social media. Even here, she hadn't been on social media too long, like in her bag, basically. Like she'd been on there with RH, but RH was more known back then than she was. She was just really getting into her bag back then. Well, trying to get into it, shall I say. These y'all are crazy in them comments, bruh. But that lady got some good products, y'all. Like, and I don't want to take away from her business because I'm doing reactions to La Onya, because this is not La Onya's product. Okay? This ain't her shit. This is for that lady. So kudos to that lady. I might even try it out. I might do a little one too to support her business. But yeah, we still gonna give our reaction though. All right, let's play.
But this is called Shy's Creations Organic Jasmine and Rice Cream Scrub.
Okay.
Okay.
1 hour.
And this is not a makeup tutorial. This is how to cleanse your face if you have blemishes on your face. I know a lot of people, after you get pregnant, your face be glowing, and then after you had a baby, you get the blemishes, or you might just have blemishes. But I'm talking about products that will help them disappear. I hate that I do not see her.
Who? Who, Ray Ray? You say I disliked her back then? Or you mean I did like her back then and bought some things from her, like $400 worth? Are you talking about some products from La Onya, or are you talking about Shay's Organic? Who are you referring to? Because a lot of people actually liked her back then. That's because nobody knew her character. Well, not so much didn't know, because some people actually did fill out and would say stuff in the comments to RH, but they didn't know that she was gonna do what she did on that old faithful day of October 14th, 2022. Okay. But yeah. Oh, you bought some of her products. Okay. I was wondering what you was talking about. Let me see. She used to do her product in the bathroom back then online. Okay, let me put this on.
No, I hide my face when I sing. All right, so I'm gonna demonstrate how you guys should put this on. All right. Smells so good.
No filter here either. This is what you call no filter. And let me say that too. When you're going to promote somebody's face product, you cannot have a filter on. You cannot. Because the girls that get it, get it. The girls that know. Trust the plus. Just like how she tried to, and that's the craziest thing ever to me, y'all. That's what kind of warranted this video too, right? So she posts a side by side. On the left, she posts her face in rare form. You can see the dark circles under her eyes. You can see all of her blemishes, that she had acne and all of that. Then on the right, she posts a picture pushed back with a filter on. So because of the backlash that she got from posting that, she decides to go in the comments and post a little 1-2 video where it's a side by side, and on the left she say no filter, on the right filter. But you can clearly see that she had a filter on both videos. She just used different filters. That's the thing. I think some people think that when you use a filter, it has to be like a character filter or a makeup filter. No, a filter is a filter. Period. If it removes your blemishes and your lines and all of that in your face, that's a filter. It does not matter. It's still a filter. I don't know why people do that. Like, and I hate that about the evolution of social media now. They done made it to where people can't even be comfortable with not having a filter because you get judged for wanting to be in your natural state. That's crazy to me. Like, you can't even be comfortable and be that type of female that wants to not have a filter, not have on makeup without people judging you because they so used to seeing all these different aesthetics that's being done now. That's crazy to me. She didn't have no filter on right here, y'all. And you could tell. Like, you can clearly tell. And I don't, it's nothing wrong with it. But now promoting this lady's product is a filter and all of that. And the crazy, back to what I was saying, ma'am, you literally posted a side by side where on one picture you could see your dark lines, the dark circles under your eyes, all of the blemishes in your face. So for you to go in your comments and post a video wearing filters on the right and the left, like we didn't see the picture up top where you can't even see the dark circles under her eyes in the picture she posts in the comments, that automatically tells people that it's still a filter playing in people's faces. Like people ain't gonna know what's going on. Some might, but the girls who get it, get it. That is crazy to me. All that comes across. Oh wait, all that acne comes from stress. That ninja and those twins are stressing her out. I think that I don't know now, y'all. Let me say this because I don't know if that picture that she posted where she had the acne in her face, I don't know if that was recent. Me and Harm was kind of talking about it because we was trying to figure out like if there was a recent picture or not. But Harm said it looked like it probably was from when she was pregnant because she had like a baby face, like the little baby fat in her face or whatever. So it could have been that. It could have been from when she was pregnant or whatever. But I think she said around that screenshot or something that picture was from May, and then the other one was June, recent, I guess. So I don't know, child. I don't know because you never know with Laonia. She be lying. She be lying, so you never know when she's being truthful. That's the crazy part. When you lose your credibility, people don't believe nothing you say moving forward. So you never know. I just don't know, child. Hit the like button, y'all.
Yep, dark spots. I'll leave that. I'm waiting on Shaw's creation to join the live so she could talk to you guys about that. I'm not sure about chemo patients. But as you putting it on, you can feel it cleaning your skin. There it is. There she go. Comment so I can add you. Are you on the computer? Because it's not letting me add you, Shy. And now your name have disappeared.
I think this is the soft spoken version of herself that she got LaTruth to fall in love with, and then she just got crazy after the fact. Okay, yeah, I think yeah, that's what it's giving because this is a totally different Laonia right here. Like she giving baby face, she giving soft spoken, she giving what's she giving y'all? Help me out. Like she's just giving something totally different. Not overly dramatic, not problematic. Like, yeah, she definitely changed. And a lot of times when people change, I feel like it happens with them changing themselves. We all know she did some work, right? We all know she had some work done, child. This video was clearly before the boobs, the eyebrows, the teeth, the BBL, all of that, right? Um, and that could be it. A lot of times when people change aesthetically, they start smelling themselves. They start being different, really, really, really smelling themselves, basically. So it definitely gives that to me. Like She got real. Yep. Thank you, Scorpio. She got real cocky. She giving innocent, more humble. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's a big difference. And I think this is the version of her that RH fell in love with. And oh, how things change, right? Once she started and that's why I wish he was able to really do a real interview, like a real interview, and let the people know what happened. Even though he kind of did, if y'all remember, he gave a little 1-2, but it wasn't much. Where he was basically saying that they got married fast. I forgot which interview it was. I'm gonna have to try to find it. He said they got married fast, and she was giving everything that a man would want a woman to give initially in the beginning, and that's why he was, um, more willing to marry her so quickly because of how she presented herself. And then once they got married, within the first year, she started becoming something different. Didn't want to cook, didn't want to clean, and so forth. So that's the crazy part. No, you don't change. And that's one thing I hate about relationships. I feel like people always give something completely different than what they actually are initially. That honeymoon phase of a relationship will have you head over heels, food, and in love. Period. And it's so unfortunate because people want consistency. Show me who you really are in the beginning. That's how it should be. Show a person who you really are in the beginning. That way they don't waste their time. Exactly. She was pretending the whole time. Yup. So she used to be able to cook. I ain't say she used to be able to cook. I see. I said he said she went from cooking to not cooking and cleaning. Okay. Now I don't know how the food was because I wasn't there. But yeah. RH was doing most of the cooking. You can tell by the videos. If you look at the older videos, he was always in that kitchen, child. So she probably did a little 1-2 just enough. But she never did give the type that would be in the kitchen cooking. And then, when people started saying that, as time went by, when she was with Janelle, she started getting up in that kitchen doing a little 1-2. But you could tell, bruh, if you know, right? Especially if you are a cook. If you are a cook, you're going to know if somebody is used to cooking. If you got to go buy seasonings every time you cook a meal, something ain't right. Because real cooks going to stay stacked. We stay stacked. I buy seasonings once a month, if that, because it depends on. Because to be honest, y'all, I buy the big bottles. Like I go to Sam, so I make sure my ish don't run out because I cook a lot. So if I was buying them little bottles, that ish should run out so fast. But I buy big bottles from Sam, like the big onion powder, big garlic, big cayenne, accent, the big bottle. Only the other little, knick-knack seasonings, they'll be small because you can't get them in big. Like you can get paprika in big too, but outside of that, all those different Cajun seasonings and stuff, you won't get it in a big bottle. Slap your mama, like I get the big containers of that, but other than that, everything else is small. But the main seasonings be the big ones. But I noticed that with her, like every time she says she going to cook something, she got to go to the store and get some stuff. If y'all remember, it was early in the saga, and she was doing some. This is when she was still in that big house. Remember, she was doing some Jamaican jerk wings or something like that for Janelle, and she had to go to the store and get everything. Like she had nothing, y'all. Not even chicken wings. And I feel like, especially in black households, if you don't have chicken in your deep freezer, you don't have nothing. Okay? Because y'all know in them black households, baby, we're going to keep some chicken, if nothing else. We're going to have a pack of drumsticks. We're going to have some thighs. We're going to have the whole chicken. Well, I'm now speaking for me. But we're going to have something of the chicken is going to be in that deep freezer. We keep it on deck. Okay? Because I feel like chicken is one of the easiest things to cook. And everybody loves chicken. So, yeah. Like, this girl had to go buy everything. And I remember saying specifically when she did that live stream with him, because he was like, and he was walking around in the back or whatever, and she was playing a whole lot of music, but she had to go to the store and get everything, everything. I was like, dang, she ain't had no seasoning. And you could just tell by her moving around her kitchen that she wasn't used to, like it wasn't a familiar place for her. Like you could tell. If you know, basically. Ain't no way. It's no way. It's no way, child. All right, let me play it, y'all. It ain't too much more of it because that lady come on, it's gonna start making some weird noise. Then we gonna talk.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna keep putting it on till she's able to join. Then you guys can ask her all the questions. But
Hey, envy me,
this
my
is how
love.
I put it on, and it feels so good.
They didn't freeze my card. They locked your card. I didn't know that was possible. I
So
had to
y'all
change.
can't hear me.
Hold on. I don't want to talk over the video. I had to change it to a business account. It never froze. They can't do that. Cash App, you talking about your actual debit card? They can't freeze your card. Only the bank can do that. And but they basically made me turn my Cash App into a business account. And that's what I did. But by then I hadn't already created a whole new Cash App. So I don't know. That's weird. That's weird.
So it says Shay's body scrub is blended with organic oils, olive, jojoba rice. Hope I'm
Not
saying that right. Jasmine plus coconut rice scrub,
jojoba.
exfoliate dead skin cells and leave your skin feeling velvety, soft, and glowing. This
Jojoba
isn't
white
looking.
rice free. Hey,
It's a
Queen Step.
cream, not a mess.
Queen Step crazy. It was.
Exfoliating cream. You're more than welcome, Ian Hall. Y'all know the scrub that y'all use that y'all may buy from the store? Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me?
Hey, Nubian Queen.
Uh-oh.
You welcome, Envy Me.
I know y'all probably hear her crying. She upstairs with daddy.
Y'all heard that, huh? She upstairs
There
with
she
that.
go. Bye.
It's not
It
that
won't let me add you.
it's not that she wasn't applying it right. She was applying too much. A little goes a long way with those type of products. That's a glowing skin product. She didn't like she just kept adding it over and over in the same place. And the thing is, with that product, it disappears. Like it goes into your skin, basically. And you're gonna see that as the live progresses because it's gonna start drying and it's gonna be clear. It's a glowing product. So she just was over adding it. And you could tell she ain't used to that product because if she was, she wouldn't have kept adding it to her skin like that. Like, girl, that was enough. You was doing too much. Okay? You was doing a little too much. Maybe she was distracted, y'all.
Are you on the computer or are you on your phone? Because you might need to do it from your phone.
But this is what people want to see here. When they buying a product, you actually using the product yourself.
Did you do it from your phone, Miss Shy? Because it's not letting me add you.
It was my giveaway, Scorpio
I
Steam.
see you, but it's not letting me add you. Are you on the phone or are you using a computer? Computer? Can you get it? Can you get on your phone? It's not gonna let me add you on the computer. I know. It sucks, right? Facebook. She's coming, you guys, to answer all you guys' questions. Be patient for me, please. If not, then I can just get on Instagram. You guys can hear me? Okay, perfect. All right, as you guys can see, it's clearing up on its own. Miss Shy, can you get on your phone? Because the computer, it won't let me add you on the computer. If
She
you're on your computer, it won't let me add you. So get use your phone, Miss Shy.
she take on the accent of whoever she with. Y'all already know that. When she got with your nostrils, she turned into a New Yorker. Okay, so whoever she get with, she's she takes on that identity, child. Basically, would have been better to use less and a brush probably. She just did like I don't. That's why I say I don't know if she was distracted, but she was putting too much. Like you don't need that much. If you and the fact that she knows that the product is starting to clear, and once it dries, and you still over putting it is crazy. Like you don't. And these are expensive products. Don't get me wrong, y'all. Uh, Shay's Organics ain't cheap at all. It ain't cheap at all. But this is one of the reasons why I know that lady got to have some good products because her product's not cheap, one, and she been in business for a long time, years. This was 6 years ago, and I'm pretty sure she was in business longer than that. She's an elderly lady, and you could tell it's gonna be even a point on here where she's gonna show all of the products and I'm talking about handmade, like she makes this stuff herself. And y'all know, once I heard she was from Africa, I was like, oh yeah, she know what she doing. Okay, she know what she doing. But yeah, she got a lot of good reviews on her site. That's what I look for with products. I always look for the reviews to see what type of reviews it has. She got a lot of good reviews, and she been in business for a very long time. So I really do believe she has some good products. All right, let me run.
There you go.
Hello, baby girl. I finally got you. You get
Okay, so I was talking about the jasmine cream scrub, and they wanted to know was it good for chemo patients and what is it
okay.
good for?
So, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aisha Jamila Karabangura. I'm the Shabian Chas Creation. I'm an organic natural skincare manufacturer in Maryland, and I make skin professional products. Okay, so that said, what I do is I make skin correctional. Let me rephrase for Black people. So, in other words, I got to rephrase that so we all know. So, what I do is I make skincare products to correct the issues we have. So, Bree is using, I think, I using jasmine one right now. Yeah, the jasmine. Okay, so let me pick up a jasmine for my chest. All right. So as you guys can see, this is my little lab. So all my products are displayed here. So let me come and let's talk about the. So Bree is using the scrub. This is a
Thank
facial
you,
or
Sarah.
body scrub, and you can use it to get rid of dead layers of skin. Okay. So you can use this to get rid of dead layers of skin. It makes your skin glow. It makes your skin radiant and helps get rid of blemishes. Right? So that's what the
Y'all, look at that lady's skin. That's another reason she know what she doing. She remind me of my grandmother on my mama's side. Like y'all. I don't know what it is about the older generation, and y'all, a lot of y'all probably can relate. But if y'all would see my grandmother on my mama's side, now mind you, my grandmother is like a chocolate complexion, like she's darker skin, but she has the prettiest skin. Never, no acne, no none of that, y'all. I don't think my grandmother ever had a break. I never seen her with a bump in her face. And she's one of them. Like took real good care. Her skin always was moisturizing, kept that Vaseline on deck. Like she one of them. And then my grandfather was mixed German and Native American, my mom's dad. But my grandmother, just like that lady, y'all see how that lady's skin is, you can't see a blemish. That's just how my grandmother was on my mama's side. Like, I don't know what it is, but that's another thing. I always look when people sell skin products, I look at their skin first. Because if your skin ain't top tier, then I'm not buying your product, baby. Because you doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. So that's another thing that made me feel like this lady got some good products because I looked at her skin and she ain't got no filter on. She ain't got no filter on. I can zoom in and see it like close up from my end. Y'all probably can't see it good, but that lady ain't got a bump in sight. Not in sight, champ. Okay? All right, let's go.
The organic jasmine and rice cream scrub is 4. And
Y'all can see the glow already.
it's all natural. So you hope you get rid of dead layers of skin. Like people that just had oh, I'm going in and out. All right. It's hard to hear me.
That too,
Okay.
like,
You can hear me?
that noise is coming from the lady's background, y'all. So they gonna end up ending the live in a few and go to Instagram. I don't know where that live was. I didn't get that one. But that's another thing too. My grandma had 10 kids, all natural, no epidural. One of them she had in the back of a taxi cab. Some of them she had at home. Some she made it to the hospital but still didn't get no epidural. I don't even think they had it back then. But never had a stretch mark. Not even to this day. My grandma's still living. Thank you, God. She's still with us, y'all. Never had a stretch mark in her life. And we would always talk about that, like when we would go over there and stuff. And my grandma, she would, flex a little bit because she's one of them. To cuss you out too. That's a Louisiana grandma now. You doing something crazy, she gonna cuss you out. But she'll flex a little bit too. And she'll let you know. I done had 10 kids, ain't never had a stretch mark, none of that. But yeah, they had that good skin, that good elasticity, and all of that back in the day. Child, nowadays, but you know what? It has a lot to do with the food, also evolution, everything changing. Back then, it wasn't all those antibiotic filled animals and all that. They used to farm and have their own uh food and all of that different stuff. So it's a big difference now. Everything done changed.
Yeah.
She said she's breaking out.
I ain't gonna play too much more, y'all, because that noise gonna irritate.
If you guys can't hear, come out and come back in because I can hear clearly.
Yeah, because I can hear also. I can hear very clearly. So what we have done is every product that she's using that she would like to bring to you guys, we've actually put that product on sale. Okay, so the organic shea butter is $29.99, and we do have products for eczema on the website. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let me see if I can. You guys? We start breaking up.
I've text her.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it here, y'all. Because like I said, it ain't gonna do nothing but keep making that weird noise. So yeah, moving forward, it's just gonna keep making that weird noise. But it was that lady's background. But that video, I just wanted to show y'all that, just to show y'all the evolution of Laonia. And I ain't just talking about aesthetics. I'm talking about body language, character, all of that. Like she really changed. And a lot of people say that. I noticed that in her comments and all of that. People that have been following her for a long time will literally say, like, you changed. You changed. And it's something. Let me pull this up real quick. Because I wanted to read this to y'all. But somebody put this in her comments. If y'all noticed, she did a video with Janostrals, a little quick 1-2 skit or whatever, with voiceover. With her Janostrals and the twins. And the video then went viral. Like it's over 1.1 million views, right? Just from yesterday. So I was looking at the comments and somebody put, let's see, I think I screenshot this comment. Hold on, let me find it, y'all. Because this comment caught my eye. So, well, this was one of them. Somebody said, hold on, let me see if I did I get the other one too? Well, it's two different comments that I want to read to y'all. Hold on. So one of the people said she went and found a man that looked just like her ex-husband. And then somebody had the nerve to say, who you looking at? Her ex-husband ugly than a MF or a knockoff 3 Pac, right? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, these people are crazy. First of all, don't ever play in our bro face like that. Okay? Don't do that. Because for one, Janastrals does not look better than Ori. I don't know who told y'all that. Granted, everybody got a type. Everybody look at people differently. But if we talking about real man ish on that, I'm talking about dress, put that ish on. You know that no, it's no comparison. Like, let's be honest. You can have a type and say, "Oh, he not my type. This one ain't your type." But when we comparing the two, it's a reason why LaOnya was given what she was given on this internet for years. Okay, even with Janastrals in her presence. I'm talking about at his events on live talking about her ex-husband. One thing y'all can't take away from RH is the fact that he gonna put that ish on. That man could dress. He could dress and he keep himself together, well groomed. Multiple people have said that he always smelled good. Breath never stank. None of that. So no, don't do that. Don't. I never understood why they try to say that they look alike, y'all. They've been saying that in the sector since the beginning of the saga, saying she went found a man that looked just like her ex-husband. Those men look absolutely nothing alike. That's an insult. That is an child. When she first got with Janastrals, people was literally in her comments saying she downgraded a lot. And that's a fact. And I know a lot of y'all seen that. Let them know harm. Shout out to my sister in the building. She say that wig will stay clean. He do. He do. Even if you don't find him attractive look wise, you can't take that away from him. He gonna put that ish on. He gonna put it on. So don't do that. Opposed to Janastrals, who always look crusty, look like he be musty and stank. Like we already know he digging his boogers. So no, ill. Don't do that. These these people crazy, bro. I'm like, are they blind? Are they blind? You ain't never seen RH get on this internet not dressed to the T, not looking like how a man is supposed to look, well groomed. You ain't never seen him get up here where he got the little patchy hairs for the beard. None of that. Now we done seen Janastrals get up here where his beard was playing connect the dots. We didn't see him get up here looking like he homeless and he had a haircut in weeks. And child, y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. Them people be playing. They be playing, bro. That's why I say dislike him all you want, but RH is that ninja. And he be pulling them too. The fact that they be trying to downplay him like, oh, he this, he that, and he be pulling them hoes. Okay? He be pulling them. No offense, ladies, but he be pulling them. And y'all be trying to wonder, well, what's she seeing him? Just because you might not see nothing, don't mean that they ain't. He don't ever seem like he had an issue with getting a woman to me. Because we must be seeing something totally different on these videos, but it looks to me like these women be flopping to him. They be flopping to him. Stop playing. But anyways, y'all, I just had to say that because I'm like, they are tripping. Like, don't disrespect that man like that. That man be dressing his soul. and he's always well put together. Like he always, edged up and all that good stuff. So that was one, y'all. And then hold on, it was another one. It was one where this lady said, I don't think I screenshot that one, but this lady said, oh Lord, she's doing skits with, she was talking about Janelle. She was like, she's doing skits with him now. The same thing she started out doing with her ex-husband. I hope this situation don't turn out like that one. I said, where, where does, this is what I mean by people coming in at the butt end of the situation and not knowing what they're talking about. One, she still wanted her ex-husband. Let's put that on the floor. And it's receipts to validate that. She still wanted her ex-husband. He left her. Two, Janashos is worse because somebody across the street then validated that and said that she said herself that Janelle is worse than Robert. Okay? Okay? And three, Janashos then already put hands on her. So what you mean, I hope this situation don't turn out like the last one. This situation is 10 times worse than the last. Oh, period. You ain't marrying a ninja twice that's putting you through HE double L. And that's a fact. Ain't no woman finna marry no man, let alone pay for the whole marriage, if that man is putting her through hell. It's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. Y'all gotta stop playing. That woman lied. She lied on her ex-husband. And it's so unfortunate, y'all. And this is the stuff I be talking about because this is why I say RH will forever have to wear this jacket. Because you have people who literally caught the very beginning of this saga and then moved on from it. So they don't know the vindication. They don't know the things that transpired as time progressed and, him being cleared via receipts and all of these different things. They don't know that she's currently in an abusive situation according to her, right? They don't know none of that. They only know the part that they left the saga on. So that's unfortunate to the person that's being vindicated. And that's why it's real sad. And that's why I feel like when somebody tells a detrimental lie, they should have to pay for it. Because you ruin somebody's life for the rest of their life. And social media is the worst place to put your business on because people come in certain parts of your story and they only know that part. They don't know what happened later. So to go in that man's comments and still be calling him a bruiser after all these receipts then been dropped is diabolical. It's crazy. It's real crazy. Let me see. Hold up. Thank you, Michaela. You say RH is the man and they know it. They just trying to make her feel good. That's what I think too. Like they gotta stop playing on that man's top. Stop playing with him. Leave that man alone, child. Let me go up. She called him a monster. She sure did. Sure did. And I read that post, matter of fact. I read it on a couple lives ago. Let me see. Let me go down. You said, Pac, I went and got my hair braided yesterday. I was catching a replay. The girl said she did Bree hair for free to promote her. She said she had to call her because she was promoting herself, not her. What girl? Who said that? Hey, Asata. Who said that, Veronica? You don't have to elaborate, my love. Who we talking about, girl? Who we talking about, girl? What's up, life challenges? You say RH is fine. RH fine. He got these women mesmerized. He doing something right. These women ain't going into that situation, regular and coming out crazy for no reason. Period. Like he doing something right. Yeah, I know one thing. He better be careful with this one though. The one, shut up, Pop. I'm gonna say that for members only. We're gonna say that convo for members only, child. I gotta look. clock, clock. We're gonna clock some tea over there. We got 406 in the building, y'all. Please hit the like button for your girl. And support my little goal too. Come on now. Little light super chat 40. I might tell y'all something. I'm just playing. I can't say it right now. Can't say it right now, y'all. Can't say it right now. Okay, so another thing, y'all. He do, Lisa. He do. He do. Okay. So this was another comment, y'all. This was actually in RH's comments, right? So this is a man that put this, and this is what pissed me off: the fact that it's a man who said it. So this man said, and shout out to RH supporters, because when I tell y'all jumped on his ass in them comments, y'all did y'all big one. And this is why you don't speak prematurely, and you don't speak if you don't know what actually went on or what's actually going on. Period. So this man says to RH, I'm thinking as a real father, having the let me tell y'all what RH posted. So RH put up a post, and it was something along the lines of, I post a lot of father-daughter content, and most of my supporters are, women. So I would think that y'all would appreciate that type of content or whatever. Or, I would think that y'all would enjoy that type of content. So this is why this man posted this or felt the need to. So he says, I'm thinking as a real father, having the mother locked up doesn't display father actions. They would never jeopardize the well-being of the mother. Most women probably still feel a way about that. It's just my opinion, right? So RH replied and said, when did I ever have anyone locked up? And I understand why RH said that, because he didn't have her locked up. She had herself locked up. Let's not skip over the action and crucify the reaction. That's not cool. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. You can't bypass what somebody does to get a reaction out of someone else and then try to belittle or jump down that person. No, we ain't doing that. So we just gonna act like she didn't put out his nude photo to multiple people on social media? Because if she didn't do nothing wrong, she wouldn't have went to jail. And she didn't really go to jail. She was in there for 5 seconds. All they did was book her in. That's it. Fingerprint. And even if she would have gone to jail, that's her fault. Just like y'all want to say, oh, he got to consider the mother of his child his child. Does she not have to do the same as the mother? Does she not have to consider the fact that that's the father of her child? It goes both ways. We can't be fair to this one and unfair to the other one when they both are equally responsible for the child. Like, y'all, no, we ain't doing that. We women, we gonna hold women accountable over here. Period. And it was very disheartening to see a man put that, because how would you feel if your baby mama did it to you? Especially when his livelihood is on the internet. So everything that goes out on the internet affects his livelihood. See, people like to speak when it ain't them instead of putting themselves in those people's shoes. That's not cool. No, we can't act like she ain't did something. The judge felt the need to put her in jail based on her actions. We can't just skip over what she did. That's the part I don't like, and that's why all of them women jumped on his ass behind that comment. So somebody said in the comments to that person, as a real father, you should understand the reason she was locked up for that short period of time. She has ruined this man's life with lies. She has told. Wait, hold on, y'all. Let me slow down because it's a little all over the place. She has ruined this man's life with lies she has told, and he could have lost his life when she lied to the police like he had a pum, right? And then another person said, sounds very hypocritical. I only screenshot, a little bit of it. I ain't take the whole thing, y'all. But it was a lot of people in those comments jumping on him for putting that. Because at the end of the day, we can't do that. We can't act like she deserves grace and he doesn't. just because he's a man. And as a man, you should understand that because you would want the same grace if you was in those shoes. Period. She shouldn't have sent the picture out, regardless of what excuse she gave. What even though she was mad because she went to jail, talk about and you do this right before our daughter's birthday. Well, you did it right before your daughter's birthday. That's because she knows him to give her grace. She knows him to allow a lot of things to be done with no repercussion. And because he put his foot down, now it's this and that. No, it's not cool. And it's the same thing that applies now with this court situation. That man has given her too much grace on this internet that nobody else would have. And that's a fact. Ain't no other ninja allowing all of that to go on, especially when it's behind lies, and letting it go on for that long. He gave her grace on account of his child with her and the kids that ain't his. And I also believe that's one of the reasons why he stayed in that relationship for that long. Because if we really want to get deep into it, if y'all remember, it was a point where RH felt like he was parenting her because of the type of mind frame she had. Y'all know how she said, oh, it was like he was controlling me. He was trying to be my daddy and this and that. And we could see why. When you don't move with maturity, when you don't move like an adult, even the times where she said they would be talking and he would be getting upset because it's like she wasn't understanding or comprehending what he was saying. Imagine the frustration in those moments when you think you're talking to a mutually intelligent person across from you that's supposed to be your wife, and they're not understanding or comprehending what you're trying to say. Ever. Not just in one instant, ever. That's crazy. Imagine the frustration, y'all, with her saying, oh, he was the one telling me what to post on social media. Where's the issue? Because y'all was clocking bad. Baby, post for me all day long if we're going to clear generational wealth. Please post for me. Where's the problem? You would think she want that back. Well, at least I know I would. Because look at you now. You ain't got that with Janastro. She ain't got that now. He can't provide that. He don't have that man of the house vibe. He don't have that provider vibe. More like dependent vibe. Like, I need you to take care of me vibe. Be my mama. Just like that video he suggested that Martin. How ironic is it that he suggested a Martin clip where he said, and you make it like my mama used to? Ninja, what? Granted, it was a skit, but it's funny because of the situation. Like, yeah, we know what you really want. Can you make it just like my mama used to? Yeah, Martin. Child, a real man puts his woman on. Facts, Rakita. And that's exactly what he did. And they can't deny that. Even though they tried to, she know there's a difference. She know there's a difference. It's apparent and it's very much obvious. The difference in the dynamic is very much obvious. I'll take a man with structure who some likes to confuse with control because they're not used to that type of man over a weak man who can't provide any day. Any day. That man built her up. And you know what's crazy, y'all? The fact that I literally have an audio from early on in the saga where Footmeat herself said this. She said that even though I don't care for him, one thing I have to give Robert is the fact that if you're with him, he's going to build you up so you can be on his level. She said, I can't stand him, but he's going, I gotta be honest. She said, He will build you up and make sure you're at the level that he is. And y'all probably didn't heard that. We didn't play that audio in the saga. But she was being honest in that moment because it can be validated through the actions that we've seen displayed on social media. That can be validated. He builds his women up. He puts them on. So it's not like they're leaving the relationship with nothing. It ain't like they leaving with nothing. So, like, child. But imagine going from that. And shout out to Latay. I don't want to play Latay. I hate playing other creators' videos, y'all. But it was a clip. I was watching one of Latay's videos earlier, and it was that clip where they was walking through the mall. If y'all remember, if y'all seen Latay video, I don't know if it was from today or yesterday, but it was that clip where Laonia was in the mall with them cheering and with Janashos, but Janashos was somewhere, roaming through the mall while she was on live popping ish, right? And talking about RH and Lita. And it's the things that she said in the clip that made me think. And like I said, it's different. You get a different perspective when you watching the videos more. Okay, go ahead. When you watching the videos now opposed to early on in the saga, because we've seen a different character. We've seen a pattern of behavior. So you can view the videos differently now and get a totally different perspective, right? So as I'm watching the video and her walking through the mall and she's playing an audio where she recorded RH saying, "You looking crazy on social media. You talking about you downplaying Facebook acting, quote unquote, and skits and this and that." But he's saying, all I see you doing is skits now with this new ninja. So she's trying to push it off as, y'all see, he harassing me, he bothering me, he called me all day Monday. But granted, right? She's saying that to portray this narrative, but the ones who get it, the logical is going to start thinking about the fact that you holding a whole conversation with this man. You ain't hanging up the phone. You answering his questions. You telling him, "Oh, it ain't like that. This is my acting," somebody from my acting class. That's who Janelle was at that time. Mind you, she's in the mall with Janelle in the moment, right? But you see, this is what you call gaslighting and manipulation, right? Now, if you mentally vulnerable, you're gonna fall for it. But if you logical and you got a little sense to see context that's there and that ain't there, you gonna know what's up. You gonna know what's up. So I'm listening to her talk and I'm like, okay, she's telling us that he's harassing her and constantly calling her phone about what she's doing, but yet she's holding full conversations with him and in explanation mode. We ain't explaining nothing to nobody that's harassing us. Why are you in that conversation, ma'am? Why are you telling him it's not like that? If this is somebody that's bothering you that you don't want nothing to do with. See, that's the game that was being played early on in the saga, y'all. This is why I say it's good to do those memory lane videos and do them recaps, because we get a totally different perspective. And we can see what her now that we know it was the motive, we can see it clearly by recapping. Hold on, Ham. You're gonna make me forget what I want to say, child. Hold on, y'all. Come cut my light back off when you finish. Go to bed. It's bedtime. All right, y'all. Yeah, like you get a totally different. Shout out to T, child. Shout out to Tay. She in the building. I was just mentioning you in your video, girl. Shout out to you for putting that recap out. But yeah, so she's talking, and I kind of want to react to it, y'all. But I might wait till tomorrow. Tay, do you mind if I react to your video? Because y'all know I'm always ask. I don't like playing other creators' videos because I feel like it takes away from their viewership. But I kind of want to react just to that part where she was walking in the mall. So let me know if you mind, if you don't mind, and I'll do it on my live tomorrow because I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see how she tried to play the people on her live. But if you actually listening to her and RH's conversation in the back, that's why you gotta drown her out and pay attention to what's being said in the phone call. So what I'll do is when I go live tomorrow, y'all, I'ma tell y'all what's being said on the phone call, and because I know how to do it, I can drown her out with her talking over it and pay just attention to that call. You know, I train myself to do that, child, because I want to hear the context. That's the receipt right there. What she's saying is irrelevant, right? If you presenting a receipt to us and you saying something totally different than what you're presenting, then that's a red flag for me. Now I want to really hear what you playing. Because what you're saying is not matching or adding up to what's going on in that phone call. Thank you, Tay. Shout out to you. Thank you, my love. It's not matching up, y'all. It wasn't giving it. She was having a whole conversation with RH and explaining to him this and that, right? And even the part where she was talking about Lita, because you definitely effing a married man, and that's what it is. Why would you care? Why would you even characterize that lady as being that if you don't care? See, stuff like that you gotta pay attention to. It was a whole lot of aggression and anger in her voice and bitterness when she spoke of Lita. We're gonna get into it tomorrow, y'all. We're gonna get into it, okay? But I'm gonna get up off of here, y'all, because them children got school in the morning and I gotta get back adjusted to going to bed early, even though it's hard when I gotta get them up in the morning. That's two. Let me see. But I will look, Miss Coretta say, okay, CSI Lupac. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna see on tomorrow's live, child. And I'm gonna try to go live early, like in between, because I have to drop my babies and I have to pick them up in the early afternoon or whatever. So I'll go live early tomorrow, y'all. So y'all try to catch it if y'all can. Y'all know I've been doing these little nightcaps, but tomorrow it's gonna be an early live. Not early, but y'all know she was doing a lot of talking over him and changing the words. Facts, say facts. And that's what I caught too. I was like, she thinks she's slick. But that's what we gotta start doing, Tay. We gotta start recapping. You started it off. I did it a couple weeks ago, but I got away from it. But it's good because now I feel like you start catching stuff that you didn't catch early on because we now know there was a motive and there is a pattern. So it's a little different now. But you brought up some some good points when you did that video. So shout out to you. But yeah, y'all, let me get up off of here so I can get in this bed with my child. Because one thing about him, she ain't gonna go to sleep till I go to sleep. Unfortunately. She ain't one of them cheering, okay? If I'm doing something, she gonna stay up as long as she can. Or she gonna start getting aggravated. Mama, let's go to bed. It's bad. She one of them. But anyways, I love y'all. Y'all know I normally give y'all 2 hours. I was trying to get on this live earlier, but my middle son needed some new what they call them, gym shoes, because he's trying out for football and track. So we went to the store for that, and they kind of pushed me back. Yeah. And then my oldest son had his senior brunch today, so I had to cook some stuff for that. So, child, I'm tired, y'all. But I love y'all, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lupac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. Lupac, baby, don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENENT, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake
get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury. She deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real. This Lupac baby, capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react. She the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-T, bringing truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown.
This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof.